They can, turn around and look every now and then. But you make sure you're shooting them with a pistol. Because the thing is that even one hit with a pistol is going to kill you. Because that's how much health they have left.
Yeah.
So you screw with them. You just screw with them. It's not being a dick. It's not going after their emotions or playing with their emotions. It's none of that. It's making sure that they have some respect back for you. Because I've done this to really good players on Battlefield 1. Oh, machine gun. And just, thought they were badass. And I just stood up, pop. Motherfucker ran like a little freaking, he had yellow stuck between his legs. And I'd just be like, ping with a pistol. Ping, ping, ping with a pistol. And one time, you're going to love this, right? I shot one guy and he took off. He took off the opposite direction. He was an assault. Took off that way. Well, there was a guy behind him at a pretty good pace. So I switched weapons. Popped him right in the head with a freaking rifle. And he dropped. And that other guy just freaked out. So this dude was right here and he was going like this. He dropped. And that guy just went, oh shit. Went that direction. So I was like, really? You're going to run that way in a straight line? What the fuck's wrong with you? Right? So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, if you know the guy's got a rifle, if you know the guy's got a pistol, why are you running in a straight line? You don't ever run in a straight line.
Oh, because you're running recon, so you're...
Well, yeah.
You snipe the fucking guy, but...
Well, no, I don't have a scope. I'm doing it iron sights.
Oh, shit.
I would do everything with iron sights. I don't ever really use a scope. I don't like using a scope. It annoys me. That's the reason why.
The magnify.
Mm-hmm. Because I can only see them at a far distance. I can't see anything in your person.
Yeah, because of the tunnel vision and shit.
Yeah, I can't.
That's one thing I hated in Rainbow is because you can still kind of see, but the scope is so damn bulky that you just can't really see. So it just makes you tunnel vision.
And so he was running away in a straight line, and I'm sitting here thinking, and even in the military, they tell you that you don't run in a straight line to get away from an enemy, especially if they have a gun.
Yeah.
You run in zigzags.
Yeah.
This guy didn't run in zigzag, and he evidently thought he was a good player, so he ran a straight line. So I was just like, okay, I let him get where he wanted to get. I wasn't going to shoot him. Because I was like, that's a free kill if you're running in a straight line. Yeah. So I let him get where he wanted to get and do his thing. Well, this guy had a rocket gun.
Oh, shit.
Right? So he thought it was smart that he was going to shoot me with it. So he shot me with it, right? And I was like, okay. So I was on the ground when this happened. Like, okay, he's on a sand dune. So I was like, okay, what's a good spot that I can actually shoot this motherfucker? So I had to run all the way partially into town, jump up in one of the little top lofts, opened up a window.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and this guy still thinks I'm somewhere in that general area where I was, which was down there where I'm looking.
Yeah.
And he shoots down there, and I'm like, okay, so I put up my gun, and I'm like, okay, let's see, top of the sand dune. He is on the right side, so therefore I have to compensate and go to the right. And so I go to the right and I look. Lo and behold, there was somebody that spawned behind him. And I didn't know it. So I shot. And I thought I was going to kill him. Be like, yes, the motherfucker's dead. And I shoot and I kill the guy that spawned behind him. I was like, blew him up. And I'm like, okay. So normally what I do is I stay there like another, 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Wherever I'm at, and then I move. Well, this guy shoots again, and I'm like, what the hell? That motherfucker didn't die? I thought I killed him. Right? So I'm just sitting here like, oh, great. No, so I'm really like trying to kill this guy. I'm like, you're not going to get away from me. So I pop him, I shoot him, it takes off 30%. Because I don't really shoot at him, I actually shoot the sand dune.
Yeah.
And he's freaking out now, because he moves backwards on the ground. Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So I get up and move. I'm tired of screwing with him. Because normally if I can't kill somebody within a minute, that's too much time to mess with somebody.
Yeah. So
I go and I try to kill somebody else. And I come back, right? The guy moved, but he was almost in the exact same spot as he was. It was the same sand dune, but it was over here more to the right. I'm like, what the... Okay, so you're not smart enough to move. So I go on the opposite side now to where I can actually see down the side of the sand dune.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool, right? So I shoot him in the butt, basically, which I think was his leg. And he's freaked out. He jumps up and he runs the opposite direction again, right? With his back towards me. And I'm like, okay. Again, the guy did not run in a zigzag. So I was like, you know what? I'm not letting you get away this time. So I just pulled out the pistol. And I killed him. I was like, dude.
At that range.
Yeah, at that range. And I'm sitting here like, pop, 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 pop.
Well, I think it's crazy is how you, they say you rarely use a scope. So
No, I don't use the scope.
on a sniper?
No. Why would I do that?
So you use it more like a rifle.
Yeah. A carbine rifle. M1 Grand. That type of thing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Those guns they're more powerful than a freaking sniper rifle too, you know? That's why they're called rifles. It's like okay, if somebody comes in through the back door and you got you know what bullets in an M1 Grand?
That fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a 50 cal.
Yeah.
It is a 50 cal.
Shit, I thought it was smaller, but damn.
No, it's a 50 cal. The old school M1 Grand, not an M1.
Okay.
An M1 is a smaller caliber.
Yeah, like 45.
The M1 Grand is a 50 cal.
Shit.
Right? Somebody comes through the back door, I'm sorry, dude, but you're dead. Right? And you don't even really need to, like, point it at somebody. I mean, you can try to, aim it and shoot at them or whatever. Okay, all right. Well, what if somebody's down the street?
Yeah.
Somebody over here down the street would be using a scope to shoot him. I'm sorry, dude, but I don't think that's necessary. Because, one, if you're going to shoot at somebody, whether they be in the military or not, they're going to run away. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is if they're going to shoot back at you, they have to have an even heavier caliber than I do. So therefore, they either have to have a machine gun, which is going to be inaccurate, or they're going to have a scoped weapon. And so they better be accurate with it. But the thing is that with rifles, you don't really need to be accurate with them. If you know where they're at, you can at least nick them. And if you nick them, they're pretty much yours. That's the way I view it. And it has been proven. Because there were riflemen in World War I and riflemen in World War II. It's like they interviewed a couple of them and they wrote things down before they died. They said, if you shoot in their general direction and you know where they're going to be at a certain time, at a certain place, they're pretty much yours. They've even said that. Shotgunners say the same thing. You point it in their general direction and they're pretty much dead. If they're far away from you, you're pretty much just going to stick a pellet in them, but it's going to bug the shit out of them.
Yeah.
It's been proven because there was one guy, I think it was a long time ago, I don't know if he was in a mob or if he was in the war. He's like, yeah, we were trying to break through the lines or break into something, and this guy, he was down the hallway, he had a shotgun. And all he did is he popped out of the hallway and he shot a shot through the hallway, and he was at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
But the freaking pellet nicked him right here.
Yeah.
And it went into his skin, underneath his skin. It didn't go through in his skull or hit his bones or messed it up.
Yeah.
It hit his bones and stopped.
Yeah.
It's gonna bug the shit out of you and it's gonna burn.
Yeah.
That's the point of a shotgun. So the point is that with any weapon you have to understand with the mentality of the weapon towards the person. When I use a rifle, I use a rifle just to either nick them or kill them.
Yeah.
That's two things. Shotgun, I'm either going to nick the shit out of them, and it's going to be the shit out of them because they ain't going to have any health left, or they're going to die. And let me tell you, I've had a few times where they killed me, but they really haven't lasted very long after that.
That's kind of hard. That's not thinking, like, when to use your shotgun and when not to. Because especially if it's not a slug one, it's just straight buckshot.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's weird. Because sometimes it's like the shotgun, the buckshot's like a sniper, and other times it's just...
But when do you use it? That's the question.
Yeah.
When do you shoot them?
Fuck.
When they're 5 feet in front of you or 10 feet?
usually maybe at 5 feet. I attempt to probably go for 10 feet, but it usually ends up becoming a 2-shot kill. So yeah.
Well, I mean, you change it up.
Yeah.
You can not like I had one time. There was a guy. I'm not shitting you. He was like 20 feet. And I'm not saying I got the kill off of the shotgun, but I'll tell you the story, right? I didn't want to use my pistol because normally half of the time the way people think on Battlefield or any other game is if you use a pistol from long range, they know for a fact that you have a close range weapon and that's your only long range. So they have an advantage.
Yeah.
So what I do is I fuck with them. Shoot a shotgun off. Craw, craw, craw. 3 times, right? And they turn around and they're looking and they're pop shotting me. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I use the terrain around me to get closer, and it works every time, dude. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. He's only got a shotgun. So I'm using my terrain, leaving out, and I get closer to him. I'm pop, 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 pop. I'm shooting him with a pistol, and he's like, oh shit, he's really close to me. And I've had some guys that just like, they don't even move. They think that either one, that they're the shit, or 2, that they're fucked. Right, so, and mostly the guys that are fucked, if it's Battlefield 1 game, I just go up and bayonet them. It's like, y'all aren't even worth it. I don't even want to use my ammunition on you. Right? But the other guys, I've had other guys, they're hilarious. They're like, oh shit, I gotta get up, I gotta run away. So they run away and they're hauling ass through like a freaking corridor or something. And I'm like, really? I had one guy, you're gonna love this shit, right? He ran away because of what I did. So I was like, you know what? So he ran straight like this and it kind of slants down this direction like that. So I was like, I have no time to run after you. So I just like, fuck you. So he got a grenade and I threw it down there. I was like, if that doesn't kill you, I don't know what will, right? So this motherfucker's running and I guess he had like 40 or 30% health. And he exploded and killed him. I was like, that's what you get, motherfucker. You don't run away from me, you take it like a man.
Yeah. But yeah, it really depends. Sometimes I use the shotgun a lot. Other times I'll just stick with the pistol and just use the pistol until they get really fucking close, and then I whip the pistol out, the shotgun out.
Oh, see, that gun that I did use on Battlefield 1 that a lot of people never used. I was sitting here wondering why the hell aren't they using it? It's the Luger.
Yeah. I see you use the Luger a lot.
Yeah. Because the Luger's a fast weapon. Yeah, the old school Luger, it was badass. Don't get me wrong. You'd line 3 people up for real. It's been proven. 3 or 4 people up, and you don't want to use your ammunition to kill them. You shoot 1 bullet and you kill all of them.
Shit.
And go through 3 people.
Shit.
Yeah, that's how badass the Luger was. You didn't have to use but 1 bullet.
It was kind of bulky though. Like, they used .45, I guess.
It was. I think it was smaller. Now I have to go back and look. It's been a long time since I've analyzed or looked at the statistics on a Luger. But I used the Luger because it was fast. It was the only fast weapon in the game when it first came out until I found out about playing a support and unlocking a not a semi-automatic pistol, which had more ammunition in it to shoot.
Yeah.
Had like 11 shots or something like that.
Yeah.
The Luger only had 8.
Yeah, it was like a 1911, basically.
Mm-hmm. Well, the 1911, it was everybody used, though. Yeah. I was like, and the 1911 didn't work for me in the game. Like, the 1911 worked on other World War games, but not that one. I don't know what the deal with that was, so I just switched over to a Luger. It had more of an accuracy on it. Yeah. Less damage, but more accuracy. Mm-hmm. That's what I went for. More accuracy over damage when it came to a pistol. Yeah. But when it came to the actual weapon, I made damn sure the actual main weapon was more powerful than the pistol. Yeah. For sure. That's why I always had a rifle. Because, whatever. Ping, ping, ping. I'll shoot you once and you're going to be running. No, I'm going to just keep on shooting you with a pistol, fully automatic pistol. You're going to be running, running your ass off, trying not to get shot.
Yeah, and then just waiting for it. Some people use those little pea shooter pistols, then people running out fucking deagles, revolvers, and machine pistols. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's right, dude.
It's like,
I like watching people run away while I'm shooting at them at high velocity. And they're like, oh, fuck. I had one guy, it was the funniest shit. He fucking right. So I shot at the guy, and this is I didn't use any ammunition. I used the ammunition to try to shoot him and kill him, but I didn't kill him with a gun.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing, right? So this guy was shooting me with just a regular machine gun, a really shitty machine gun. It was an assault. He's like, and I was like, I shot him with a rifle, didn't kill him. He was on the ground. I shot him with a rifle, couldn't kill him. So I tried to shoot him with a pistol, I couldn't kill him. So I got closer and closer and closer and closer. He nicked me a couple of times. I never nicked him. I was like, what the fuck's going on, right?
Yeah.
I was just getting really pissed. I was like, this doesn't make sense. So I kept on getting closer and closer. I kept on trying to shoot him. And he kept on going, like, wiggling on the floor, like, left and right. I was like, what the fuck? So I get up closer and closer to him. He nicks me a couple more times, and I'm fed up with it. So I just run at his ass. I go like this. I go like that, and I come in behind him, and I just fucking hit him in the head with a damn mace. Right? I'm sitting here, I'm looking, after I killed him, I'm looking at the weapon he had. I'm looking at the sidearm he had, and I'm looking at the area that he's laying in. And I'm just sitting here like, this motherfucker, I don't know how this happened, but he, in the floor in the building he was in, something blew up, and it made a little indentation in the floor. And his gun was just above the little thing to shoot me. And I couldn't shoot him. And I was just like, oh, this motherfucker, dude. Pisses me off when people,
it's like a head glitch, basically, but it's not a head glitch.
Yeah, you can't kill him. And I'm sitting here like, thank goodness he had a shitty weapon, you know? Because I would have been dead like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just got pissed off and I ran around. Smashed his face in. He deserved it.
Yeah. Friends on BF4, but like, hey, you want to do snipers only? And then I'm like, yeah, sure. It didn't go fucking well. I got pissed off. I was fucking done.
I don't like that.
Okay, my friend. He had variety. Like, it was 2v2, and my guy was all the way back in spawn chilling, but there he was kind of like very short, so he couldn't really get anywhere. And then you got the other 2 dudes on a freaking mountainside.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go a little bit forward so I can actually shoot. And one of them fucking Ghost. The dude's name's Ghost. He's really good. Rainbow Battlefield. But this fucking dude keeps killing it over and over. He's really good at fucking sniping. It pisses me off. So yeah, I advance forward. He gets mad about that, so he comes up in front of me and fucking kills me with the sniper rifle still. He's like, well, you advance, I'm gonna advance. I'm like, okay, fine. I was trying to advance because there's no fucking space back there. It's like, okay, fine, I'll back off. So then he gets back up on the mountain into a spot that I don't know what the fuck's up with it, but apparently when I'm shooting, I can't shoot him for shit. Yeah.
No.
It's dumb.
That's the same thing.
It's just the same thing. I don't fucking know. Like, I kept hitting the fucking mountainside. I don't know what was wrong with it.
Yeah, that's the reason why I get fed up with it. I don't care if you're a sniper and you kill me I'll give you 2 free kills. Not the first time you kill me, but the second and the third time you kill me. Those are your 2 free kills. But then after that, I'm sorry, dude, you're not gonna know that I'm on the map. But you better fucking watch out. 2 minutes later, I'm gonna fucking stab you in the neck. I will. I've done it. Here, I'll show you a freaking clip. I did this numerous times. You saw that one.
Yeah, I know. It's like my cousin kind of Logan did it on Hardline with the zip line. He's a fucking sniper. Logan's a sniper with the freaking grappling hook and zip line so he can get to shit. So he grappling hooks up to a freaking so the map's like I bet it's your city and shit. So he grappling hooks up to a fucking bridge with the railroad and all that. So he's busy looking for people. He sees a sniper, and the sniper's actually looking the other way. So he's like, oh, okay. Zip line. Yeah, he zip lines all the way down there. That fucker did not hear him. And he just gets this big-ass Bowie knife and stabs it through his fucking skull.
That was right.
I was like, oh, God.
That was right, dude.
And it was funny for him because the sniper was just about to turn around. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, this one right here, he didn't though. He didn't even flinch.
Fucking hilarious.
If I can't even find it though.
Oh shit.
It was on a desert map.
Fuck.
I don't even know where it's at.
Shit.
I have all these things on here, and
you say tacticians are more common than strategists, so
well,
anyway.
There's actually more strategists than there are tacticians.
Really?
Yeah.
But it seems like tacticians are more effective.
Yeah, they're more effective, but the like if you're talking about war, like real war, we're talking about the percentage of them living. So there's more strategists than there are tacticians.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Yeah, because they're always going to be in the front lines.
Yeah.
Strategists, don't get me wrong, I'll just say this, they're not pussies. They're just...
They don't really think in the now.
Basically. I think they're more in the clouds, even though I've read some strategy, old strategy, new strategy, and it's been, done either way. It's effective, but the thing is, it's like the main thing that strategists do not understand is morale. Oh yeah, we're gonna go and take it. It's like, okay, you can try to go take it, but the thing is, like, for instance, this Spartans.
Yeah.
Why are they so great and wonderful? Why are they so great and wonderful? Everybody says the same thing. And I am in agreement.
Because of the war, city-state, and shit like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is, the reason why they were so effective, effective, not defective, effective, was because they had less men but high experience.
Yeah.
So, in effect, they're kind of their own tactician. But the thing is they're being told what to do. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you have a strategist that has a whole army and you tell them what to do, but there is not anybody to lead them in the front lines, all your units are going to run away. That's morale. You could have 10,000 men against 50,000 men, and those 50,000 men can overrun those 100,000 men. Because if you have one unit or two units, either on the outside or on the inside, that just flee just because they kind of they broke through the lines. Now you're having to fight, not only shoot this direction, but you're going to have to shoot this direction.
Yeah.
Or this direction, however you want to view it.
Yeah.
Because if you come around, you're going to shoot this direction, you're shoot that direction. You use energy to shoot two different directions.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if you don't have somebody to lead you into battle, to actually put forth the effort to boost your morale, or boost your courage, or boost whatever it is, then, strategist is kind of just, like, useless. It's like writing on a piece of paper, this is what we're going to do, and we need to go do it.
So, yeah, strategists are more like the people in the background giving the orders, and the tacticians are the ones that are actually there doing the shit.
That's why I say 2 seconds, and you could turn a battle around. Just 2 seconds. Tacticians are deadly, but can they survive? That's kind of a iffy thing there.
Controversial.
Well, it's not controversial. It's a 50-50. It's either you're going to survive or you're not going to survive. Because you are on the front lines.
Yeah.
You are a smart individual.
Yeah.
But you're not smart enough to dodge a bullet. Or dodge an arrow. Or dodge whatever it is.
Fucking Magneto.
Well, yeah. I don't really think Magneto was he was more of a strategist than he was a tactician. He thought in a broader term, in an overall term. He didn't think what was really in front of him, because he didn't have to worry about it, because he had his power.
Yeah.
That's the way I view Magneto.
No, not shit. Like Magneto and Xavier, too. I don't know.
No, yeah, it's because they think that they're all powerful, which they're really not. Because if you actually looked at it, Professor Xavier's son was 5 times more powerful than he was, and Magneto, and a whole bunch of other mutants put together. So, and he died. So, he killed himself.
Wow.
Yeah, Xavier's son killed himself because he couldn't deal with the fact that he was that powerful and that he couldn't cope with, like, there was something just messing with his head. He couldn't cope with it, so he just killed himself. So he just opted out of the game, basically. Those other ones too.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
What? Of the X-Men?
I don't know. Marvel, whatever.
Marvel, fuck. Marvel. Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Okay, that was it. Just him. That's it. Nobody else. First, second, third. Fourth.
Harley Quinn, probably.
Who?
Harley Quinn.
Oh, Harley Quinn. Isn't she DC?
Or is she DC? She might be DC. Yeah, fuck that. And then I think Deadshot's DC as well. I don't think it's Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad is DC.
Yeah. Those two really get confusing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I love Magneto. Or not Magneto, Juggernaut.
Yeah.
I always loved Juggernaut.
It just seems like the two universes are just very close together.
Well, you know that DC came out first. You know that, right?
Not really. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it came out first. And then Marvel came out. This is the one I'm talking about right here.
Oh my god.
I snuck all the way around like this guy.
Quit buffering.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing that. Where's the volume at?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is on 30.
Oh man.
Oh wow, this one has no sound.
Yeah, it has a sound. Weird.
Yeah, he's just looking off into the sun. He's like, really, dude? Like, wow, man.
He kept shooting your ass.
No. He's just sitting there, like. And this, look, as you can tell, this is not a big game. This is a very small game.
Yeah.
This guy just sit there. What an idiot.
Gosh.
Oh, maybe it's because we need to stop this.
Probably.
If it'll stop. That's the question.
Yeah.
Come on. Thank you. Get out of it. Of course, I should plug in the other thing instead of that cord. The cord behind that thing's not all that great.
Yeah.
What?
Shit. The way I see things, it's like a race. The more you lose from something, the more you try to learn from it, according if it makes fucking sense, of course. But,
No one does.
yeah, that. But of course, they're gonna keep changing it up so that way it's just an endless cycle of can you guess what the fuck they're doing? And hopefully, it's not a repeat.
Well, this is true. The only thing I will give you, if you're gonna play a game like in a broad term like this, or a battlefield that's big, just think of it as in the now, so to speak, not like a rushing to get kills or rushing to go do this or rushing to, It has everything to do with how you see it. Like the way I play, how I see it.
Yeah, because you just basically analyze it and then deal with it. Yeah.
So if you're starting off in the game, the first thing that most people do, they're gonna go do, right? Of course. Okay, now you can decide to go do the exact same thing, or you can decide to go do something else. I've seen guys that like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on the outskirts of the map the whole time and just go over there and do it.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen them do it. Don't get me wrong. They've done it, but has it worked? Yeah, to an extent, but not as much as you want.
Yeah.
Because there's not gonna be very many people out there. So therefore, so I guess you could say this: the way I play is I play in zigzags, and then I play in zigzags this way, and then I play in a circle, and then I play in a square. However big that square or circle is, or however big that zigzag is, it depends on me. Because if you give me a map and you say that, for an example, A, B, C, D, E, and F is way over here, like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that I got the long term ones out of the way first, and then I can fuck around over here with the rest of them.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna fuck around. I'm not gonna take them over.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let somebody else do it, because then that means I don't have to worry about screwing around and staying there.
Yeah.
Because I don't like doing that. I just like running around. That's what I like doing. I like running around the whole time.
Yeah,
I don't
like
really like
defending. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll defend 5 different places at once if they're all close together.
Yeah.
I'll do that. But I'm not going to sit there, or I'm not going to go and do something else. Like everybody else does. Like, oh, I'm not going to do all this. We gotta take A first. We gotta take B. We gotta take C. And no, I don't want to do that. I want to go behind enemy lines first. That's usually what I do. I go behind enemy lines first and make at least, I try. If it's a capture the flag game, I try to get 30% of the troops to come back. Because guess what? If I know for a fact that my troops are coming 100% in this direction when I'm over here, and 30% of their troops is going this direction, that means 99% of my troops are going to push as hard as they can and take those things over. While your 30% is back here trying to take one person out, which is me, and they only got what, 70% against 99%. Yeah. That means that hopefully I got some of their good players to come back. Yeah.
It's like that one game with 7-10 people on your ass.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And the thing is not only was I doing all that for those reasons, I was, for the overall reason, I'll give you this, I was trying to distract them. I was trying